Hello, greeting friends, this is Gilles Mancy. I thought I'd come and wish you a good day and talk about different things about transcendental psychology. Since I was used to making those videos every day, I took a little bit more notes than usual. It's kind of... It's very important that aspect that we all come with dreams, we have visions, we have goals. It's to continue to keep that very much in line. But the key to receiving that is to be happy now. To be fully in the flow, in the trust of the now. For the doors of the world, the physical world on the planet, need to open before the galactic doors will open. Personally, I work more with the celestial right now than the galactic. The galactics are in their ships, and I live on the planet Earth, on the fourth dimension, where I'm making my dreams of my highest dreams possible on the astral planes. We're going to move from the third dimension to the fourth dimension. The astral plane is a wonderful place to prepare ourselves for total freedom on the fifth dimension. And so the inner portals will have to open. It's like the portal to the inner earth and our own inner portals. I can't read my notes, I'm sorry. It's like, and then the galactics are going to open many doors when they're going to come as well. So, but it's really how does it work? So what are the keys, the codes, the opening to the symbol, the energy, the thoughts that open the door to a higher frequency of consciousness that we can activate within all our complex. So it's all happening. But we know you have a team of angels and guides that are here to assist you, utilize them more and more. And for money and power are only good when in the hands of a mature soul. Otherwise, this plutocracy will corrupt the immature soul. So it's very important to know whether. I don't know, I took a note, this is a bit off subject, but understanding that there is the transformation that's happening as a whole. So God, the Creator, Allah, is fully has a full knowledge of all the elements, and so it's like you have to trust that you're part of a greater whole, and this greater whole is going to be activated, but you just want to activate your part as much as possible to understand. But it's like a fruit, the fruits are ripe, and so they're going to fall down. But it's his work, where the work of God. I feel like sometimes I'm the sum of all the energies that God has invested in me. That's all I am, is the sum of all the energies that God, since my creation, has invested in me and continue to. For I am an eternal being of beyond. And my origin point. So it's but God is giving life. He's like the only one that does not require anything from anyone, that's giving life to everybody else. How wonderful. Of a creator we have, we don't know, of course, but one day we'll find that more and more each and every day. So it's for all the success we have is his success. All his failures are bizarre failures usually, because God doesn't fail, but so it's all a learning process. But in truth, there is only one. Returning to the one, and to be as precise as possible, and to follow your intuition and your guidance. You have to fall in love with yourself, not in a narcissistic sense of the word, but to love the divine being that you are inside. Because there is this narcissistic approach. Like there was this philosopher named Diderot, he wrote some art criticism about a Caravaggio that's like Narcisse looking himself in the pound and falling in love with his image that's been turned into a flower. And so he was thinking that every paintings were actually self-portrait in that sense. They're all narcissistic in some level, on some ways, but not necessarily. I don't necessarily agree, but it's not about that. It's not falling in love with your image. It's cultivating the connection to the love within your heart and the bliss. But how ready we are to move into total bliss, total happiness, total abundance. Are we really ready for that? The fifth dimension, and so we have to be calm in the events of dramas. Those are the tests as well. But we want to be grateful that my beloved Creator, I am grateful that your will be done within my life. I am grateful that your kingdom be made present on the earth. And I am grateful that your name be sanctified. Amen. And for the highest good of all, let us participate in that process, all of us. For it's all about love and gratitude in many ways. You anchor yourself in the Paradise Express, and you just move into the ascension timeline. A lot of people will be on different trains. They're on the 3D, or even the 4D is wonderful. It's the appreciation of all of what the best of the 3D has to offer, but it's like it's accessible in 4D. So it's like we're going to learn that. I see it coming. It's quite wonderful. But it's about letting go of all fears and worries to access the higher planes of the fourth dimension, but and having to deal with whatever shows up in a graceful way. But because we always have counsel, we belong to you, have guides and counsel and protectors and all kinds of spirits that are usually around when you make an effort to ascend. You attract spirit that will assist you, and so. For we have to do everything we can to align ourselves with our soul and our higher self, and so for it's the source I am is the minister, the evaluator, the controller, the benefactor. Is the origin, is the destiny. It reveals meaning and value. For it's like. We have to once we get mature, the power will not be dangerous. It's in the power, too much power in the hand of immature beings, it becomes very corruptible. So it's like so the power needs to return to the hands of the compassionate. For God knows all the choices we make inside, and it's like but we want to work for the highest good of all, including our own highest good, to overcome fear, to overcome subconscious habits, overcome weaknesses, healing traumas, getting beyond the feeling of superiority or inferiority, all kinds of the attachment to any kind of ego mind, the principles, all the images we have, all those images. We have to let go of all images. We have to let go of all the words, all the text, every knowledge of this dimension, in order to access the higher planes. So it's all process of initiation. It goes one step at a time. We have no choice. We are part of a program, and we determine up there. They determine how much are we ready to learn each and every day. What are the experience our soul wants to produce in order to get us towards the alignment. But God is infinitely patient. I see it with me. He's very patient. He's waiting for me. It's like but is ready to shift with grace and ease. Once again, it's not about brutal shift. Once we get to brutal shift, it means we haven't really get it. We didn't get it. So we shift gracefully, but as quickly as humanly possible, as permanently, and the change be deep and profound. But so it's about being ready for living in bliss and abundance. It's like the one that found itself. So it's good to be clear-minded at all time, and to be centered with God in your heart, and yet to be conscious of your higher connection and all the holograms as well. Just be detached but conscious. For it's like very soon, because we're going to be moving into the astral, the communication. It's going to be so much nicer to communicate in fourth dimension as it is in 3D, and this is becoming accessible. The astral planes, the higher astral planes. To know and be your soul, in essence. That's all you have to do in order to access all those higher realms. And your soul is eternal. Your soul is a divine entity. The soul accesses the cosmic mind, which is all the knowledge of God to produce this reality. So it is like there is a separation, of course, between our immortal soul and who we are down here, playing what role we're playing down in the physical realm. But it's about letting go of the ego mind. Think, act, and speak from the heart. Intuition, guidance, higher flow. For life is very real, but the story we tell about life is not. So it's like a tale told by an idiot, as Macbeth used to say. Because and not be afraid of ending. There is always a new beginning. Life is very intelligent that way. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I just don't want to make this message too long. And it was a difficult song. I tried a song on the French video, but I missed it, so I had to do another one. Well, I'm going to try this one. Maybe I'm going to try it. It's to finish in music, and I'll pull some oracle. Did I pull one card? The message in the bottle. So continue to send your messages in the bottle, send your prayer, send to the universe, send them what you need, and you'll see they will come. So it's a song, it's an old song. I think it was Tracy Chapman. It's called "Baby, I Can Hold You." It goes like this. Sorry is all that I can say. Years gone by and still words don't come easily. Like sorry, forgive me is all that I can say. Years gone by and still words don't come easily. Like forgive me, but you can say baby, baby, can I hold you tonight? Maybe if I told you the right words at the right time, you would be mine. I love you is all that I can say. Years gone by and still words don't come easily. Like I love you, but you can say baby, baby, can I hold you tonight? Maybe if I told you the right words at the right time, you would be mine. Baby, can I hold you tonight? Maybe if I told you the right words at the right time, you would be mine. It's an old song. I don't know why it just went through my head, and so I had the words here, so I forgot to sing it. So I'm going to finish with, well, the observer is justice, divine justice. Ask for justice. Call on the Archangel Michael to arbiter over the situation, if necessary. The highest wisdom is choice, to make the right choice. It's the highest choice. There is, even if you take the middle choice or the lower choice, you learn from your choice. But choices are very important to make, to be sincere and true, and follow your bliss. What needs to be understood is trust. It's very much about, it's about trust. It's about trust. What we need to do is success. Is success. And the outcome will be the rewards. There's great rewards, amazing rewards that are coming. So it's going to be quite wonderful. This success is going to be really wonderful, and it will be a planetary event, a cosmic event, a global event, a human event, a shared event. I thank you very much. Wish you a wonderful day, and thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I'll talk to you later. Adonai.